Good day, furry viewers. So yes, we have this another game shed, and the title is Ghost Story. Where's the mic? Ghost Story. Oh, it's loading. Like right up there. That- Oh, oh, it's too long. Ah,
Parang,
uh, they come to us without a word. Oh, this is an alien.
alien.
I think so. Oh, no alien. Mystery ghost. Okay. Without. Oh, wait. They noticed the differences after a few months. Something had changed. Not only themselves, but also the world around them was different. The wind swept briskly beneath the door, cracked and time. Days, weeks, months had become denser. Ooh. Sometimes the silence in the apartment was unbearable. It was like a vacuum they lived in, but also outside. Among people on lively shopping streets, they found no escape. It was as if the others looked right through them. They wanted to gasp, to get noticed, to shout at them, but they could not make a sound. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, should we click? Oh. Both felt the same way, but they did not tell each other about it. Their feelings weren't within their reach, and they just couldn't articulate it quite right. They could only feel the strange silence. Ooh, what's this, bro? Like, what the fudge? Oh my, more text! Some door had opened. Thoughts that do no that should be do not thoughts that do no go away and cannot be thought away anymore. Something had changed forever. It came slowly, soft-footed. In the beginning, there were occasional thoughts which could easily be discarded. But then they settled and showed up starting from the early morning just after waking up. And the more one wants to banish them, the stronger they get. They always go away just for a short time. Maybe while one is reading a book or looking through the window. But then they suddenly come to the surface without prior warning. We are haunted. There is only one short rest. Then it goes to the next round. They heard noises under their beds. They could see them from the corner of their eyes, but if they looked directly, there was nothing to see. They couldn't decide that was the better thing to do. Ignore them and try not to listen to approach or to approach them, speak to them like that. Yeah, it's a ghost. We are haunted. The rooms are haunted. Oh. Why the heck it is effing upside down? They began to keep watch during the night. Inside they knew that it would not help, but they had the feeling that someone had to stay awake all the time. Maybe out of fear, maybe to merely create the appearance of control. The night stayed quiet, and after some time they nearly thought it all was just an imagination until one night. Oh. There was a strange glow under the bed. She shouted, but no one answered. Slowly, unwillingly, she slipped to the edge of the bed and tried to look under it. Wanna look under the bed? What the fudge is that?
Why don't you leave me alone?
I cannot do it. More. No. What the fudge? Not human.
Anymore. I cannot do it anymore. No. What? Wait lang. What? It not human.
Not human. Blah 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 blah.
Wait lang. Stop.
Stop. Okay na. I did a double dive. I saw him lying underneath with a pocket flashlight in his hand in the night while I was sleeping with his back turned to me. His torch blind me. In the night, I am dazzling someone else. I saw his back. He talks to someone else. I pulled myself up again. Who was he talking to? Breathe. Be quiet. Oh my. Oh my.
Solitude.
Took a hot bath so hot that it was just unbearable. Dove in tree with her head. Wanted to forget everything and just sink into. 4. The phone? 5. The time went by as the blank came out of the water. 6. All sorrows and felt light and unburdened until gaze wandered through the ceiling. Oh, is this a ceiling? What a wonderful ceiling. Seemed to be farther away than normal. The paint had blank which had spread all over the wall. Blah 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 blank. Left the tub and wrap a fresh towel around. Blah 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 blank. Oh, left the. What happened? Oh, can I effing? Oh no, nothing happened really.
Okay, nakaka-face.
Went through the. Oh, ikaka-copy paste natin. Hindi, I mean, baka visible siya sa ano. Diba, ganyan. Let's effing copy it and find the note. Notepad, please. Ooh. Oh, wala eh.
Text lang yan.
Oo, sabog din eh. Ay, hindi.
Ay, kita mo eh.
Kaya nga, tignan mo. Fresh towel. Where's the fresh towel? Fresh towel around whom? Oh, wala siya, blanco na. Who went through? What the fudge? Let's go into reading. Went through the apartment on wet feet. The water from whose hair trickled. Oh my gosh. Onto the wooden floor. Who in the door frame was a notch which who again had never seen before as well. Blah 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 blah. Like what the fudge? Don't stay, bitch. Another blank. Wait, let me. One time they sat side by side on the couch watching TV. Both had been very quiet the whole day. They watched in silence while eating the warm-up meal from yesterday. Suddenly, stop the movement. The fork still in the...
Copy-paste mo na tapos lipat ka.
Okay. Suddenly, who? Wala ditong who. Paused to stop the movement. The fork still in the air and said, pondering, still looking to the TV.
Puro who naman yung blanco eh.
Ito, tignan natin dito. Who? Turn around to who and look at whom with a stranger eerie. Oh nga, no? Oh. What the fudge? It got an effing light now. Oh my, more text. What the fudge? On that day, and it was the last, she had a bad feeling in her stomach. The feeling had set in her stomach and everywhere else, and she couldn't shake it off. Her contact lenses itched in her eyes, and her sight was blurred. She had to blink all the time, the feeling as if she might have put them in the wrong eyes. The right one on the left eye and the left eye in the right. For a short moment, she had to think about there was left and where there was right. After she remembered, she stood still for a moment and raised her dominant arm, the right one. She felt a bit stupid. She shook her head and proceeded walking in a faster pace. As long as she behaved normally, everything would be normal as well. While she continued walking, she noticed how she had become lost. That was strange because she always took this route. Despite that, the street and the area was unfamiliar. She had also started to sweat and then to shiver because of the cold. And then she was hit with full force of what? Oh my. Ooh, you see that? It's a fudging person right there. Okay, next. More text. What the fudge? Only dot. Oh. No more to read. She couldn't see the faces of the people on the street anymore. They had become indistinct and blurred, indefinable gray lamps. She felt ill and dizzy. She had to hold onto a railing so as not to fall down, but then she flinched because she couldn't recognize the railing anymore. She knew it was there. She knew it. It was a dark green railing, but she couldn't see it. There was just a parallel rods, but they didn't serve a purpose. Were made by nobody. Made just no sense. Ano siya? Ghost na siya? Ko alam. As she looked up, there were no houses anymore. The houses were not houses. She could glance through and could only see the pieces, the atoms, but not the house as a whole anymore. The house was just there, an amorphous figure which had been people one time but not anymore, were walking in and out. Also, the rest of the city consisted of atoms. Sometimes she stumbled upon them or bumped against them, but she didn't know what it was or had been, and she made her way forward, struggled through the entanglement of absurd quacks. Alam mo kung ano nangyari? Nangyari sa Ant-Man and the Wasp. Atoms eh. She didn't want to look at herself. She was scared that she was purposeless being herself. Unspeakable horror crept over her. Her senses were numb, or maybe she could now see much more than before. Ano, nagka-third eye? Oh. As if everything was unveiled around her, everything was vacant, even a bit absurd. For example, the street sign or whatever it was, she couldn't even decipher. It was so ridiculous, she could only stand before it and laugh hysterically. She walked and soon felt ill again because she thought about the sign, and the sign was there after all. Humans were dead and it would mean nothing like herself. Even she was a sign simply there. But maybe she wasn't and had never been and had only disguised herself amongst all the other signs. Anyone watch the 13 Ghosts? Ay, oo, 13 Ghosts ba yun? I know! Yung kay Nicole Kidman na movie, yung kala nila sila yung tao pero sila pala yung ghost dun sa house. Ooh. At one time, everything went the wrong direction. But we didn't know. The Sixth Sense yun, no? But we didn't know whether we could... yung bata na makala niya tao si Bruce Willis. Have changed. Maybe there had been a place where shouldn't have been two people we shouldn't have talked to, thoughts we shouldn't have thought, but it was too late for a long time now, and the events have grown their consciousness and didn't want to return to their old places. Oh my gosh, this is an effing narration. The end? You kidding me? It is never the end. It's end na. Yun na yun. What the fudge? What the fudge?